Yeah. You're like, okay. Stop it. We're not saying that on camera. Our first episode of upgrading the Chaser is today, and we are so pumped. Emily's doing her arts and crafts in the garage, and I got a real quick and easy day planned for the Chaser. A little bit of a foreshadowing of what's going to happen. No, it's not coilovers, it's something else, and we're going to focus on the interior of the JZX100 Chaser. The interior of the car is actually pretty freaking mint, right? Everything's stock. We have the factory floor mats that are a little worse for wear. Factory steering wheel looks just like an old Camry steering wheel. We have the trim here, and some Tourer V models came with carbon fiber, some didn't. Ours is a Tourer V, and this has like a black applique on it. And you can tell the previous owner, even though they took care of the car, this just isn't right. Like all the chips in here. Then you have the carbon fiber shifter surround, but then you have this like painted wood radial bezel. So what we're gonna do today is we are gonna go ahead and switch out all these parts for some real JDM Gucci goodness. Moving over to the install table here, we ordered from Japan, straight direct, G Corporation floor mats. My entire life, since I worked at Super Street, since I was a kid, I've always wanted G Corporation floor mats. Yes, there are so many brands that make checkered floor mats, but these are the OGs. This is the company that matters, and we shipped them over from Japan. Come with a little floor mat warning. You can see even down to sick little detail on the floor mat itself. Brings me to my next part. We bought all new old stock. You could tell the clips aren't even used. Everything new, brand new old stock carbon trim for the car, and we're going to install this today. The kit is complete. It has all the pieces, even the window levers, even the dash pieces. One of our good friends sent us over a Steering Boss hub adapter, and we're going to see if this hub adapter works with a very rare Renown XBC Racing steering wheel. With all this tied together, it's really going to make the interior pop. It would be nice to throw in a set of Recaros at the same time. We do have Recaros in our Corolla. Maybe I'll throw them in, but honestly, that's a lot of money. And we just didn't have it. So we're gonna spruce up the inside, make it a little bit more uniform, clean up all this stuff in here, throw in the floor mats, switch the steering wheel over, and that should be enough. And then also, we're gonna try and fix these radial bezel or these surrounds here. This car is mint, but these just never showed up with the car, and I think two reasons. One, someone took them off and replaced them, as you could tell, and didn't realize that you need to pull the clip up around this lock here. There's a ton of YouTube tutorials on how to do it, and no one ever pulls the clip up. They just break it off. And we bought IS300 surrounds from eBay, and we're gonna see if those work. I got them over to the painting table here. I just painted them black. They were gray and they were $14, and they're not quite dry yet, but we're gonna see if these work. And if they do work, I'm not saying I'm the JZX100 Pro, but we just saved a bunch of money. You can buy those new old stock JZX100 trim surrounds from Japan, from eBay, but they're like $150. Those were $14. Same stuff. So if they work, I'll drop a link in the description, and those of you who have a JZX100 and you need to get a bezel surround, just buy that if it works. If it doesn't work, hey, whatever. But let's get into the install and start working, shall we? We're gonna try our first panel here, and it's gonna be the easiest one, the most accessible. It's gonna be this window one here. And we'll do the floor mats and the steering wheel next, but we're gonna try and pop this off. And before I do that, I'm gonna go grab the brand new one from the packaging so I can see where the clips are, and then I'll use my interior pop tool and we'll try and get this Johnny out. Some dude in Japan sent this over to me, and this is like the dream car. Now I have JDM plastic wrap, which is almost like worth keeping. It's so exciting. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get into this. Enough with the fucking plastic wrap. Okay, we got her off. Put my knife down. And you can see the condition is like really, really good. A lot of these turn yellow. And so in order for me to get this off, it looks like there's a clip here in the front, which would actually, sorry, the back, sorry, this is JDM. So the clip would be here. So I'll lift at this point, and it looks like this is a pivot point that it goes in like that and then it snaps down. So this should be relatively easy, and then all these hold on all the switches. So let's move over to that and see if we can pull that off. This actually broke off, but that's okay if it broke because I'm not gonna use this again. Pop this clip off and then I'll get the panel off and then I can start doing the surgery. Easy, the window control unit's off. We popped everything out of here. Door looks really clean. Oh my God, it's so nice. And the speakers look clean. And so all this is nice. Go ahead and use a flat or Phillips head to get these screws off here. Transfer this on over and we should be good to go. Hi, Onyx. You know what I love about this is even the freaking screws are brand new. Oh, makes me so happy. Moment of truth. Of course it should, but we'll see. See? Stupid crow really ruining the video here, buddy. Oh, something broke. That didn't sound too good, but that's okay. We'll just go ahead and pop these screws back in and we'll be good to go. Okay, she's in. I don't know how I like this. I mean, I'm really nitpicky, but I don't know how flush this is. But overall, switches work, windows work, everything's in, and it looks so much better than that. Ugh. Oh, so stoked. All right, now it's just a matter of plugging this back in to the thing it came out of and popping her back in place. Should be super simple. Here we go. It should go down like that. Oh, dude, so nice. You know what? I could use this time to clean this up, so I'm gonna shout out to Griot's Car Care. I paid for this, but we're gonna go ahead and support local since they're also based out of Washington. So we'll see what happens. When do you actually get to clean in between where your window switches sit? So this is the first time I'm actually gonna clean that on any of the cars I've owned. So much better. Now it's time to do that on all the other doors. You don't need to see that. So we'll assume that has been done, and let's move on to the dash. I already see that this is gonna look so much better than whatever this is. Man, even the button looks new. Yeah, it's a little loose in there, but I think we should be okay. Even this, like, I don't like the way the key fits in this. It's obviously not centered, and this has like a grommet or gasket to center it. So I'm gonna look to see. It looks like there are only 3 points here, 1, 2, and then 3 that pop out. And I'm gonna go ahead and try and pull this out with my dash puller, and we'll go from there. Okay, this has a clip as well. Here we go. All right. Oh, so much better. Wow. And now we're gonna move into something a little bit more higher stakes. We're gonna try and pull this out. I assume this will get in the way if it's in park, so we'll probably have to do the shift lock override and get it down to L as long as the parking brake's on. And let's move this over. So we have a clip there on the side, a clip there on the top, 2 clips in the middle, and 2 clips on the bottom. And these are probably gonna be problem clips because of how brittle this plastic is. So fingers crossed, going in will be a lot easier than going out. And another thing too is, oh man, I get to actually get the correct headlight leveler in the right location. And man, that's gonna be so great. So, all right, so clip on the sides. So 1 on the side next to the steering wheel, 1 on the top corner, 2 in the middle, like middle radio, and then 2 on the bottom. So let's go ahead and see if we can shift lock override this down to, so it's totally out of the way, and let's see if we can pop this out. All right, that popped off. Let's see here. Good. Now we can go and move on up Let's see if we can pop this off. All right, everything's off. Does that just come off? Yep. And then this one. Yep. All right. Those two are off, and she's out. Oh, I can actually smell cigarettes. Go figure. Japan, man. What do you expect? Okay, gone. Ooh, kind of a cool disco print, but not for me. Now we're gonna reverse everything we did. All right, the big one is the lights adjuster. Yeah. Okay. I just didn't want to go in, huh? Oh, there we go. All right. Woo! That looks so good. We're gonna have to try and get the steering wheel off. I don't know if the hub adapter actually works on a JZX100 Chaser. So let's go ahead and see if we can pull this off. I'll go pop the hood, pull off the battery terminal so I don't get an airbag in my face, and then see if we can take this bad boy off. Got the airbag accessed. A good thing the power's off on the car. And airbags really don't want you to unplug them, so this is like a double locking plug here. I think you just pry up on this, and it should pop out. And guess what? There's another lock right in here too to prevent you doing what I'm trying to do. Now it releases the white brake, and then you can pull off this to unplug the airbag. Lots of safety here. And the airbag's off. Great, just like that. Now, in order to pull the steering wheel off, you have to remove the horn line. That's this. When you press the horn in, it grounds the metal and it makes a horn. And then remove this nut. And a lot of people say you got to hit it with an impact. I'm just going to try and hit it with a torque wrench and see if I can get a lever on it fast enough to get it off, because sometimes they don't want to come off. Oh, easy peasy, she's off. Ready? Yeah, just like that. All I had to do was rock it back and forth. Take the straight arrow, line her up, and oh, it's too much to the right. That one. I think we're a little bit to the left on the wheel there. And she sits in that pocket, nice and flush. Doing a quick release, even though I think Emily might want one later. We're gonna go ahead and pop this Johnny on like that, and that should smooth out and fill the gap against our steering column here. Fantastic. Now let's go ahead and pop the wheel on. Just tighten these bad boys by hand. I might have to take the steering wheel off again sometime soon because of I'm gonna install an airbag light delete that I just purchased. It's really just 2 wires and a fuse. I could probably make that today, but I don't want to. So I don't really care about an airbag light while I'm driving around. That will be fine for now. Button, ground, power. We're only going to use the ground, and that should be it. Oh, that's starting to look really good. Oof. One of these to fit? They don't. So $12. Hey, it's a good thing I tried. I'm just going to go ahead and toss them. The big reveal. Carbon fiber. And honestly, the BC Racing wheel goes perfectly with this floor mats. Let's see what the back looks like. Oh, haha. Unlock works. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's a little bit of a statement. It's a little loud, and I think that's pretty cool. Almost taxi driver spec, and it also goes with our gold wheels. So this is gonna be it. I mean, the only thing that we're missing now is 6-speed and seats, but the mods of the Chaser have begun. Ready for the big reveal?
Yeah, let's see it.
No matter what mod we make on the car, if it doesn't get Emily's approval, the mod has to come off. So,
Oh yeah, right.
okay, open the door.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so nice. I love the steering wheel. Wow. Oh, that's such a good
Thank you,
match.
BC Racing.
Thank you.
And then actually our friend on Instagram, Bradley Hardy, attacked the cul-de-sac. Fellow PNW nerd sent us the steering wheel adapter. See how it has ribs behind it?
Oh my god.
So it fit. I actually had to modify it, but it fits. Go take your sandals off
I
and
can't. I'm filthy. I just made
take your
friends.
sandals off and sit down. Oh wow.
Oh my
It looks so different on the inside, huh?
god. It looks so
All
good.
uniform.
This looks so. Oh, this was already here.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Oh my god. It's like a brand new car. I love this leather.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You have to drive it. Good job.
Thanks, babe.
Oh my god, I can't wait to drive it. It looks so good.
Doesn't it?
On the back it is.
Yeah, come on, I'll show you the back door.
Oh my god. That looks so good.
Right? And then you come in and you see the whole thing.
Wow, that middle cover is really awesome.
Isn't it cool?
Yeah.
They think of everything.
They think of everything. I thought it was one piece, but
Now you can
cool.
see we need seats.
Yeah, but like the seats we wanted actually matches. It's kind of similar to these.
Somewhat. I don't want the confettis. I think just all black Recars would look best. Because the confettis, everyone has confettis.
But I know why they do, because it looks like it comes with it.
Yeah,
but yeah, we don't want it.
Yeah, I think we're going to do all black.
Yeah.
There you go.
I like a gold. Black and gold.
Yeah, if they have it. If they have it. Even
So
that we
good.
did here too.
Wow, baby did so good.
So stoked. Thanks so much for watching. This is episode 1 of the Chaser modification. The next episode is going to be a big one. It's going to be BC Racing coilover. Shout out to BC Racing. Upper control arms from Cusco. New spindles, big brakes, and then front and rear. And then we can go for a drive. Hopefully we could do all that in the next like 6 hours in the driveway.
We don't want this to be like a dragged on project like our other cars.
So we're going to take it on and we'll see what happens.
See ya.
Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and big shout out to Brad. Thanks so much for that steering wheel hub adapter. Yeah, it required some modification, but we got it to work. Even the horn works. So hell yeah, that is sick.
So good. Shh.